Hello guys, Luke here and welcome back to PC Building Simulator. This is episode 3 in our series. We have just hit level 3, as you can see up the top there. We are negative funds right now because we just upgraded another workbench. So now we've got 2 workbenches. We've got one over here, one here. So we can have like benchmarks running on one PC that we've fixed and then work on another one while we're waiting. There's a third workbench here we can unlock, but we have to be level 8 to unlock that. So that's going to be quite a while because progress in this game is quite slow as far as leveling goes. It takes a while. I wonder what the max level is actually. I don't know. It looks like we've done all our PCs for the day here. Let me just check my emails quickly. So I think we have ordered the parts that we need. We ordered a 1TB hard drive for one build, better GPU. So I think I ordered a 970 for this build. I didn't buy anything for this build because I believe he's running 2GB RAM. He wants to upgrade to 4 and I have a 2GB stick free from another build, so we should be fine. Can we check our orders here? No. Actually, we can check that at the door, can't we? Oh, look at this. We've got, in a couple of days, we've got a utility bill coming up and we've got rent on the 25th of this month. We've got quite a while to wait for that. So what I'm thinking is, guys, let's just end day first. What I'm thinking, guys, is that I try not to show too much of the menial work. So plugging in cables, even replacing certain parts, I'll probably skip because it is a bit slow because it's not that interesting to replace the same parts over and over. So I'm going to try and play this for like an hour, 2 hours, bring it down to like a 20-minute episode so that we get some decent progress towards like other levels, because we unlock better parts and just different parts at higher levels too. Try and get to like level 4, level 5, depending on how long it takes to get to the next level. I don't know how long it's going to take, but yeah, I'm planning on playing this a fair bit today so I can get some good progress. This one's simple, is just upgrade to 4GB RAM and then run 3D Mark. So while we're running 3D Mark, we can actually start on the next system. So that's pretty good. We'll start with this. Let's put this on our new workbench. Oh, the RAM, it looks like the RAM is underneath the heatsink. See that? Looks like they're touching. Open that, install. Okay, that's about it for this build, guys. Install side panel. We gotta put these freaking screws back in. So all this job required was install another 2GB RAM to make it 4GB. I was right to assume that they had 2GB only of RAM, and they wanted to upgrade to 4. So I already had a spare 2GB stick, so that's brilliant. All right, let's run that. And while that's going, we can actually use our second workbench now. So let's go and get another PC. So this is the storage upgrade. I'm really curious to find out how much storage they already have. If they already have a terabyte, it means I can still use my terabyte drive in this build, but it's going to give them another 500GB for free, basically, because I ordered a 1TB. All right, what do you got? 500GB? Yes, my assumptions are great this episode. So I did assume correctly. They have a 500GB hard drive, and I ordered a 1TB Barracuda. So yeah, pretty sweet. We got to take off both side panels actually for this job. All right, so this is pretty much very simple to do. We just open drive bay, install hard drive, close drive bay, and then we just got to cable it up. Easy peasy. So obviously we've done this same upgrade before. We've already installed a hard drive for someone, an extra one. So it's nothing different here. Let's go ahead and install the side panel because I think that's it for this job. We just gotta boot it up and that's it. It's done. PC is cabled up and power on. And actually, while that's powering up, let's just check over here. Shut down. And now when we look at this PC, leave by door. Yep. Okay, we're done. All right, let's put that by the door and we can actually grab the next PC. Gee, I love having 2 workbenches. This is great. I'm guessing eventually we'll have to deal with like 5 or 6 PCs per day fixing, so 3 workbenches is going to be awesome to do that, because we might have to have benchmarks running like multiple computers at once. Let's just finish this guy off. So that's all we had to do for this one. Just boot it up. Leave by door, yep. Okay, easy as that. So see how much quicker it is, guys, to actually have 2 PCs going at once fixing. We only had 3 total, so yeah, we've just got this one to go now. Now what do you want done? PC can boot to OS, PC can play Sail Away. The recommended specs. We've got to find out what graphics card he has already. I'm kind of worried. If it's a 970 he has already, I bought a 970. i9 280. Okay, we might be alright. A 970 will beat an i9 280, so we should be okay. Let's remove that graphics card. MSI GeForce GTX 970, and then we got to install. We got that side panel. This PCI, yeah, PCI cover, PCI lock. All right, we just have to boot to OS after we put the side panel on. All right, let's open Will It Run, and we want to see if it can run. Where is it? Sail Away. So down here. Oh, what? Damn, so we nearly guessed correct, guys. So this PC meets the minimum specs required to play this game, but unfortunately, we guessed wrong with the graphics card. We need a 980. I guess we don't have a time limit for this build, so we can just order a 980. I'm going to go more into debt, unfortunately. Although we did complete 2 jobs, so we're going to get money from that. But let's go ahead and buy a 980. There's only one 980 to choose right now, and it's a MSI one, so I guess we'll go with that. Let's just leave it in cart for now because we're going to need to buy other parts. We'll go to emails now. We'll get some money back from these jobs that we finished. So we can collect the $240 for upgrading to 1500 gigabytes of storage. Yes, we're in the plus now, 21 bucks. Yay. And with this one here, this one costs us nothing to do, and it's 170 bucks profit. Excellent. Oh shit, we got jobs coming in. Okay, let's have a look here. Hello, I'm thinking I need to upgrade my PC. I'd like 4 gigabytes of RAM. Can you run 3D Mark to check it doesn't overheat? Ah, so here we go. So now it's getting time sensitive now, the game. Because before you could take as long as you want with the builds, doesn't matter. But we've got to upgrade the 4 gig of RAM and run 3D Mark. So basically the same as the system we just did. And again, I'm guessing they have 2 gig already. Because you have to have some RAM. You can't have 0 gigs of RAM. So I'm guessing they have a 2 gig stick and they want another 2 gig stick. So let's just duck back to the shop quickly and we'll go to memory and we'll just buy alternative value supreme. Yeah, we'll just buy 20 bucks for 2 gig of RAM. So that's that job dealt with basically. We'll accept it, of course. Another job here. All right, another bloody essay email. So I'm just going to read this over and give you guys the spiel basically. Oh wow, so this whole email here, let me scroll through it. Look how long it is. He just wants visors removed. All right, we're gonna accept that because that costs nothing for us to do. So unfortunately, we can't finish the job that we've got right now going. I guess we'll shut this down and remove the graphics card because we'll need the 980 to go in once we get that. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get same day delivery. Bye now. There we go. So we get the parts straight away and we can just finish this build now because now we'll get the next job coming in, you know. I don't want to get too far behind in progress. So, all right, let's go ahead and install the graphics card. Where is it? Up here. GTX 980. Oh, well, we got a spare 970 now, so we can use that in another build. Okay, now we should be good. So I'll put the side panel on again and power this baby on. There we go. Recommended spec. Oh, I think that's why. They needed 4 gigs of VRAM. So yeah, that's all done. So we can shut this down. Shut down. And that's it, leave by door, yep. Okay, so we finished another job, and now we can actually collect the money from this job as well, so that helps us get back into positive funds, I guess. But now we can collect the $490 from this job, so that's going to help us get back to positive money, so that's good. We kind of lost a bit of money doing that job because we had to buy 2 cards, but in the long run it will be fine because we'll end up needing a 970 for something anyway. Okay, this guy here, Doyle Kerry, upgrades. Do you work with computers? I've got the money, can you make the upgrade? Everyone is playing Sid Meier's Civilization 6, recommended spec except me. Can you run 3D Mark to check it doesn't overheat? You didn't tell me what to upgrade. I'm worried about this job because it only pays $145. Now, if they need a graphics card to run this game at recommended spec, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to lose money on this job. Well, I'm really curious about what upgrades he'd need to run this, so maybe I will just accept it just for the sake of the video, maybe. Because I'm just interested to find out what he needs to run recommended spec. It must be like a stick of RAM or something because like $145 payment, a fair bit of that's going to be profit for me, for the work, for my time. And there can't be much of that needed for the actual part. So I'm guessing he just needs another 2 gig of RAM or something like that. So we can order that another day. He doesn't have a deadline set here in the email, so we can do that another day as well. But that is it for today, I believe. So we can end day, go to work. Okay, we got our 3 PCs as usual. I'm actually really curious about this Sid Meier's one. So we're going to do this first just to see what they need. The first thing we're going to do with this PC, guys, is actually turn it on. We need to find out what parts we need to actually upgrade this system. Let's power it on. There we go. Ooh, purple fans. Now let's check out Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Alright, they can't even run the minimum spec. I don't think this job was good to take, guys. They want to run it at recommended spec. Oh, we have an i9-280, don't we? We don't have an i3. So they need 4 gigs of RAM, which is probably about 40 bucks. The graphics card we have already, but they need a new CPU as well. So really, we only need 4 gigs of RAM, which is how much? Yeah, I was right, 40 bucks. And we need a new CPU, we need an i3. Oh, geez, yeah, we're gonna lose money on this. All right, I guess we're gonna do it. Oh, this kind of sucks. We're gonna do this for next day delivery. We'll just get the next PC and work on that because, yeah, we're gonna have to work on this later anyway. So what's our next job here? We got upgrade to 4 gig of RAM, and we have a time limit for that one. So that's a really easy one. And remove viruses. I guess we can do the virus removal first. I mean, this is like just easy money anyway. So I guess this job makes up for that job where we had to buy extra parts. So I'm not too sad about that. A little bit, like we are losing money at the end of the day. Okay, we just cleaned the viruses off this PC. I'm gonna put it by the door again. This one just needed 4 gigs of RAM, so this will be quite straightforward. This PC needs 4 gigs of RAM and we bought 2 gigs, so let's install it in that slot there. Oh, we need to do the clips first. Okay, now they just want us to run 3D Mark, so let's go ahead and do that. I guess we can't do much while this is going on. We do have another PC to do, don't we? Oh no, we don't. This is the last PC anyway, so we just gotta wait for this one. While that's doing that, I guess we can accept the money for that other job. So let's go back to emails. This guy here, this was the virus one, yeah. PC status ready to boot. Alright, so there's $110 for nothing there, so I don't feel as bad about taking on that other job. Let's collect that. And we have our next job here. Blake Paterberg 48 at moviemaniacs.co. Another bloody essay email too. Basically, replace hard drive, okay. Okay, so this guy here said his previous hard drive made a clunk sound and now he can't access any files. So I guess his hard drive just died. The payment's $220, so I'm guessing maybe 120 of that's profit and $100 for the hard drive. I'm only speculating, guessing right now. He doesn't say what size hard drive he's actually needing to be replaced. I'm guessing it's either a 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte. We're gonna accept this. We'll go to the shop quickly. How much is a 2 terabyte Barracuda? So now I'm worried because what if he had a 3 terabyte and we replace it with a 2 terabyte? He's not gonna be happy, is he? All right, as usual guys, I'm gonna take a bit of chance here and get a 2 terabyte. I mean, we'll always need spare hard drives anyway for other builds, so let's just add that. Actually, do we have any more jobs going right now? We have, oh yeah, that's right, we have this one here. This is finished. Okay, so this job is done. Thank you very much. And now we can collect the money for that job too. 230 bucks, that's bloody excellent money because we only spent $40 on the RAM, so we got $190 profit there. Excellent. All right, we have another email here, accurated@dennisbutlers.com. Request for repairs. Dear sir or madam, I'm pretty sure I managed to break something. My daughter likes to take the RAM out and put it back in. Now it stopped working. Oh, replace RAM. See again, you don't say how much RAM you have. Oh, these jobs. Well, they're paying $250, but do they have 8 gig or 16 gig? I don't know. An 8 gig stick is $90. All right, what's the cheapest 8 gig stick? 80 bucks for the Shein Titan XL. Maybe we go with that, just one stick for 80 bucks. But again, I don't know how much. They could have 4 gig, I could be wasting money. We're just gonna add 8 gigs and hope that I have 8 gigs of RAM. So yeah, let's accept that, I guess. So we've added that RAM to our cart now. So I think that's everything we need to buy today. Let me just check the emails quickly again. We're just gonna buy this for next day delivery. And I believe that's it for the day. So we just have this job going. This guy wants his hard drive replaced. I'm guessing it's a 2 terabyte. That's just my hunch. And this guy here replaced RAM. I was guessing that he had 8 gigs of RAM. So we're guessing again. Okay, we're ready to end the day again. We've done 2 days this episode and I'm not even halfway through level 3 yet. So it is really a grind to get to other levels. I think I'm going to play this until I get to level 4. I may just skip through a lot of the builds, a lot of the boring ones like clean virus and stuff like that. So bear with me. We're going to end the day here and we've got all our parts coming in now. Yeah, a lot of parts. There we go. We can finish another build now. May as well start with that, eh? We'll go start with the other build that we have going. All right, remove air cooler. Open CPU shield. We're going to remove the CPU. We can't forget the thermal paste either this time. We nearly forgot last time. i3-6320. There you go. And thermal paste. And of course we needed another 4 gig stick of RAM, which we have here as well. The RAM's not going to match, but oh well. I'm sure they won't care about what it looks like. They're going to be able to run the game fine, so that's all that matters. Yes, success guys. We can run the recommended spec of Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Okay, this job's done. Now we can collect the money for that now. Let's try and get ahead a bit. We do have a utility bill coming up very soon. Actually, let's check. Oh yeah, the next day. And we don't know how much that is either. Okay, what do we got here? Replace hard... Oh yeah, curious to find out what hard drive they have. And replace RAM. Yeah, these are both just chance builds, I guess. We don't know what stuff they have, really. Ugh, man. I'll just put them both on the bench. Make it easier. Oh, guys, I guess correctly. They have 1 stick of 8 gig RAM, which we got. So that's perfect. Alright, let's remove that. We just got to boot this PC to the OS. So that was great. We made some good profit there. Because what did it cost? For the 8 gig stick, it was like 90 bucks, I think. And we made a fair bit of money on that. Where was it? 250 bucks and we spent 90. So not bad. And we have another email here. Hey, things aren't working fast enough. I need 8 gigs of RAM. I'd like you to run 3D Mark afterwards to check it's okay. And we'll go to shop now as well. Memory. And we'll buy the same stick of 8 gig. Is that the cheapest 8 gig RAM? Shein Titan XL one. That's by far the cheapest one. So excellent. Anyway, let's go and work on this PC. Now this is where we find out how much hard drive space they have. Alright, here we go. Oh shit. 1 terabyte. Oh yes. Okay guys, so we actually overestimated a little bit. They have a 1 terabyte Barracuda and a 500 gig Mortoni Easy Store. So I have been trying to complete this job, guys, for about 10 minutes. I did a quick Google search online and found out this is quite a common bug in this game. Apparently, it just needs to be patched at some point. Currently, I just can't fix it, so I'm gonna have to just reject the job, I guess, and pretty much lose the money on the parts that I bought. Alright, now I'm just running 3D Mark on this PC because that's what they asked me to do, so I'm just gonna wait for that. And that's the last computer we have to do for today, I believe. Can you upgrade my PC? PC is super slow right now, yawn. I'm after 4 gigs of memory. Can you run 3D Mark to make sure it's all working properly? Upgrade to 4. So again, guys, they're gonna only have about 2 gigs of RAM, I'm guessing. Do I have any RAM on me? No, I don't have any. All right, so we're gonna have to order 2 gigs of RAM. That's fine. That's a cheap fix. That's 190 bucks. Pretty easy money. 2 gigs of RAM's only like 20 bucks. Yeah, 20 bucks. Oh, we didn't actually accept this job, so let's accept that shit. Would have been shit if we bought the parts and didn't accept it. This one's done. So this one we lost a lot of money. They're going to be happy. What's wrong with my gaming rig? My gaming rig isn't booting anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? It seems to power on okay. The fans go around, but it doesn't get any further than the BIOS. Doesn't get any further than BIOS. So this job could be as simple as a specific cable not being plugged in. For example, his graphics card PCI might not be plugged in. Maybe he doesn't have a heatsink fan on his CPU. It could be many things. It could be broken hard drive. I guess we'll take this job. It pays 340 bucks, not bad. Hopefully we don't need any expensive parts. This mission requires you to figure out what's wrong with the PC before being able to order parts. Yeah, I gathered that, because how can we order parts when we absolutely, it could be any part in the system. Could be the freaking motherboard probably, I don't know. Could be anything. We just got over halfway through level 3. It is very much a grind in this game. We are grinding towards level 4. The next day now that we're going to, we have to pay our utility bill, and I have no idea how much that is. It could be 200 bucks, could be 2,000 bucks. I have no idea. So let's just end the day and find out. Oh, 96 bucks. Okay, that's not too bad. That's fine. I thought it was going to be like hundreds because we are a business. So I guess we'll start with the diagnose and fix. Because I'm excited to find out what this guy actually needs. Diagnose what's wrong. Try turning the power on and see what happens. Often the BIOS will give you a clue to what's wrong. If nothing happens, then it could be a broken PSU. That didn't even cross my mind actually. If that doesn't help, work your way through the components till you find the broken ones. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Let's cable up this PC. Okay, this guy's powered on. Now let's see what happens. Error, no CPU found. Oh damn, they've got a Ryzen 5 CPU. I've only got a spare Celeron. So I can't put that in this board. I'm going to have to buy another Ryzen 5. A 1500X, what do they go for? They go for 190. Okay, so we'll still make a bit of money off it. Okay, so that build we can't really work on. We're just going to leave it like that, I guess. Let's use the other bench to get another PC going. Oh my god, I can't get the top clip. The CPU cooler is blocking me. I'm going to have to remove the cooler. There we go. Bloody hell, it's annoying. Oh, I've got to reapply thermal paste. Put the cooler back on. If I had to do that in real life, that'd be so annoying. So we just acquired a 4 gig stick of RAM. So we're going to use that in the other build. So we're going to put this back down now. And this one we can actually complete. We can put our 4 gig stick of RAM in it and upgrade it. Let's swap this out for our 4 gig stick of RAM, which is here. Just using other people's parts to finish other builds. That's funny. All right, side panel on. I think we just got to boot it, right? Oh, we have to boot and run 3D Mark. So pretty much straightforward stuff. I'll just skip the rest of this probably, this build. Okay, this finally 3D Mark's finished. Bloody hell, a lot of this game is actually just waiting around for stuff for 3D Mark to finish. God, it's slow. Alright, this PC is done. We can actually complete one build today, that's great. The other ones we gotta wait on parts, unfortunately. So this one just needs that Ryzen 5 that we were gonna order, which is our only part we need to order. So we may as well just order that now. This one here, upgrade to 4 gig. Yeah, we finished that, so let's click that. Another email is coming. Hi, are you available for a job? So I need some repairs done. Just getting a black screen. I can hear the computer, but nothing shows up. Did I break something? Can you get that done by 19th of January? We're simply waiting for 3D Mark, as usual. I may as well, while I'm waiting, I'll just talk a bit more about the game. It is extremely grindy. I'm still enjoying the game to some extent. It's just that it takes so much time to do things. I've now been recording for nearly an hour and a half this episode, and I'm hoping to cut this down to like 20 minutes or so, but it's just taking so long just because of the 3D Mark like running. I heard in previous versions of this game there was a bug where you could actually force the benchmark to finish like instantly, which would have been great for me, you know, to get episodes done quickly, but yeah, it just takes so long to complete. I just thought I'd mention like how grindy this is. So if you were going to play it for yourself, guys, PC Building Simulator, it is extremely time consuming. Just so you know, little heads up. But anyway, this build is done, so we can work on the other build now. Leave by door. We've still got this build over here. This is waiting on the Ryzen 5 1500X CPU that's coming in the next business day. All right, so let's put our Ryzen 5 in this one, and I think everything's cabled. We just have to boot to OS now. So that was it for that PC. Excellent. So we just need a Ryzen 5 installed. Done. Power that off. Okay, that was it. Oh wait, did I put the side panel on? No, I didn't. Whoops. Alright, side panel first. So we've gotten through another day. I think we've done like 5 or 6 days work in this episode. It's been a long episode. But anyway, I'm still enjoying the game nonetheless. I hope that you did enjoy this episode of PC Building Simulator. If you did, leave a like down below. Subscribe for more content like this. And I will see you guys around the channel. Alright, have a good one.